Right. So let me click on run as test-ng test. So it should open in Firefox and google.com. Remember, let's see what happens. Firefox got opened and you can see that it's navigating to google.co.in as it is from India. Okay, so that's how you do. Right. So script is also passed. Yeah, and good. We are able to parameterize those global variables. And now what next? So for every test case you need login. Agree? Yes. So for every test case will you go and write all this code? It's a redundance, right? So what is the reason of writing all the code every time for each test case? So this we can reuse this. This is the kind of reusable code for all the test cases. So let's make this as also a global method and we will just call login. That's it. Okay, so for that what I am trying to do here, let me remove these or let them be here, and this is our login, and I'll change to the test base. Let's assume this is a test base class. I mean, this is a base class for all the test cases. For just naming conventions I am using this. Okay, rename compilation unit to test base. Right, so this is our base class where every test case should access this. Now I will go back to WebDriver test, and this is source labs stuff. Okay, let me go back to other test case. Right, and now opening browser. Okay, here the comes the concept of inheritance. Inheritance in the sense you are going to acquire the methods present in other class. Okay, so if you want to do that, now there is a test based class in which you have a login method. Fine, or opening browser or something like login. Right, you have the login method there, and now if you want to, which will actually open the uh, Firefox or whatever browser you mention here, and it will navigate to the URL whatever you mentioned. Okay, that's it. So that is the common for every time. If you have some website, every time you need to open the browser, every time you need to give the URL and login, right? So for all the test cases you need not write that. You can just call the login method here. Just say login. But will that work? How can you just say login method will actually work here? So for that what we do is we can inherit the properties of test based class into this. That means we are actually acquiring the rights of this test based class. To do that, to acquire the rights, you need to give extends keyword and say what class you are going to acquire the properties. Test base. Right, so with this keyword you will be successfully able to get the login method access here. Fine, but still it says okay, change to login because I used L caps. Right, now you might get doubt. I have successfully acquired the properties of test based class, but I still see some error pointing out here. When I move mouse, I think it says make it a static. Okay, it says add throws declaration. Let's do even that. Right, okay, done. So what I'm trying to say is whenever you see some error, you need not panic, just move your mouse. Eclipse itself will give you the suggestion what all you need to do. Even I don't know here why I got the error. I just moved the mouse, I fixed it. It will come for you with experience. You need not worry about it. Right, so the logic here what I'm trying to tell is when I run this, same thing it will do. It will open Firefox and it will hit the Chrome, I mean google.com, but without any code, just a single line called login. In the same way, this is my other test case. I want to do here itself. Same thing, one word enough, that's it. It will log in. And I'll go back to my some other test case annotations here, and same thing extends. I just get the properties and I go and say login. Okay, so S keyword test base, it's asking where it is, so we are saying we are importing the project, add throws declaration, same stuff, gone. See, same login method with a single step I will go and access everywhere wherever I require. So this is the most important in designing a framework. Remember, when there is a reusable component, go and define in a base file and access it from all the test cases. Okay, wherever required, go and access that. And tomorrow, if something changes, you need to change that in a single place in a test base file, which will actually reflect everywhere. Got it? See now. And this is I'm not hard coding, and even the values here also I'm not hard coding. Everything is in dynamic, everything is globalized. No? This is what you need to write to make it a robust test case. Fine. Okay, we have successfully globalized event. So this comes the concept of inheritance, which is the most important what I want to talk in this lecture, that is extends keyword. Okay, so with the help of this keyword we are able to get our methods from the test based tools. Fine. Yeah, that's it.